Welcome back, everyone, to week 11 of the NBL. As you all know, we are down to the wire here in week 11. I have not recorded videos in a while, so I do apologize for that. But to my defense, there were a ton of makeup battles this week. In fact, this is a makeup battle that I'm going to be showcasing between Alex, current Elite Four member, and Rod, who recently just became an Elite Four member as well due to his defeat by the new champion. So anyway, with that being said, we have an E4 versus E4 battle. Two top ranks going against it. It's going to be great. Anyway, I'm going to just hop right into this in a minute because, like I said, I haven't done these videos in a while, and I'm going to be doing quite a few today. So anyway, this is going to be week 11, number 1. Alright, so we start things off. Rod is going to go out to his Alakazam, and Alex is going to go out to Stitch, but it's going to return it, not wanting to stay out against Alakazam, who possibly has Dazzling Gleam or something of that nature that can hurt our Sableye friend here. It's going to go into the Sylveon. It's also possible that she was expecting the Alakazam to run Substitute, as a lot of them do these days, especially Rod in particular. So this was a good play on her part, because as we know, Sylveon is most likely going to run the Hyper Voice. Anyway, Alakazam is going to go ahead and go into the Side Shock here. Going to do about half, which is pretty intense. Obviously, this is probably not a defensively invested. Sylveon is going to go for the Hyper Voice, which is almost going to KO this Alakazam here. Alakazam, however, is going to outspeed and go for another Side Shock. Do another chunk of damage to the Sylveon to get it really low, and Sylveon is going to finish Alakazam off with a Hyper Voice here. Anyway, Rod is going to go ahead and go into his Mamoswine here, and he's going to go for the Earthquake immediately, knocking out this Sylveon. I was going to go ahead and switch to her Dovenite here, who is going to carry the weakness policy. He was expecting the Ice Shard, obviously. Did not do that. Rod was smart about what he did here. And Alex is going to go for the Dragon Claw. Obviously, now the Motor Skill is broken, doesn't want to stay out against that Ice Shard. He's going to switch it to Stitch. Stitch, being defensive, is going to take this Ice Shard like a boss. And it's going to spear out this Mamoswine here. Anyway, now Arcanine is going to come out, obviously expecting the Will-O-Wisp, but does not get it when he gets Confused Ray instead. And Stitch is also carrying the Toxic, which is not common on a Sableye. So that was too. It was a smart play for Rod, but a smart setup for Alex. Anyway, Arcanine is going to go ahead and go for the Will-O-Wisp. I'm going to burn Sableye here. But Arcanine is going to be succumbing to poison turn by turn, unfortunately, now. Anyway, knowing that he's going to be useless against the Sableye, Rod is going to switch out his Arcanine and go into his Mamoswine once more. Stitch can go ahead and go for the Recover. And Mamoswine, I believe, is going to set up hazards here. Don't really remember why he's switching to this guy. Yep, so he's going to go ahead and go for the Stealth Rock. Mamoswine doesn't have much he can do against the Sableye, so setting up hazards is going to be the best bet here, especially now that he is burned. He's not going to do anything to this Sableye at all. So anyway, Stitch is going to go for the Confused Ray, just trying to get Mamoswine to kill itself faster. And it's going to work. So the burn and the confusion is going to hurt this Mamoswine's chances of really doing anything to Stitch. Wait, Alex is going to switch out here. Not wanting to take a chance of getting hit, and just go straight into the Mandarus, who obviously is going to be tanky and can recover pretty much anything. or against pretty much anything, I should say. Anyway, Mouse One's going to go ahead and hit itself again, and Manibuz's going to get a free turn to do whatever it wants. Oh, never mind. Well, the safe switch, I should say. Anyway, Ryder's going to go ahead and go into his El Mancho, the Hawlucha, and he's going to go straight in for a sword dance while Manibuz's going to clear off the field of hazards. El Mancho is going to go for his high jump kick, which is going to do a tremendous amount of damage, almost KOing this Manibuzz, but it does hang on by 15 HP. Let's go straight in for the taunt. Anyway, with that, El Mancho is going to finish it off with acrobatics. Just clearing Manibuzz, which is normally a threat to most people, so it's good that he did get this out of the way. Okay. So anyway, El Mancho does not want to get burned. Here about Sableye is going to go ahead and switch out to his Arcanine. Okay, Mancho. Arcanine's going to go ahead and go for the Flare Blitz and going to KO this Sableye. Now, Friend is going to come out, the Slowbro. And Slowking is going to come face it. I guess Alex kind of planned this out that Rob was going to switch to Slowking or whatever, and he's going to go for the Volcarona and go for the Quiver Dance. Obviously, this is going to be a Volcarona set because it's not going to stay out against Scald otherwise. Scald's going to do almost half. And Rod, realizing that Slowking can't really do anything against his Volcarona, so he gets swept away, is going to go ahead and switch out into his El Mancho and try to get a really quick kill, utilizing acrobatics most likely. However, Volcarona now speeds now is +2. El Mancho is already burned, so I'm not even sure if he would have been able to KO it or not. And Volcarona is going to go for the Fiery Dance and is going to be able to KO El Mancho. So Rod's going to switch into his Ditto now, which I find this interesting. Just a little trivia. When I was champion, I actually ran a Ditto briefly. Rod runs a Ditto, and one of the E4 members, Tix, runs a Ditto as well. So we got two Elite Four members that normally are carrying Ditto. I just think that's really funny to me. The upper leagues have that Pokemon. I believe Chris carried a Ditto as well, who was the second champion. Anyway, thankfully, due to, I believe, Bright Powder, Alex is able to avoid the Fiery Dance here and get the boost and KO the Ditto. Now that Alex is +3 special attack, he's gonna go, or she's gonna go ahead and go for the Bug Buzz, knocking out this Arcanine. Then I believe Slowking can come in next. Gonna take a Bug Buzz to the face once more. Or no, a Giga Drain actually. Which is going to recover Volcarona's health to a stage where it's going to be able to take this Scald like a boss. Anyway, Slow King is now down, and that's going to be the battle. Anyway, that was a really good match. It was really exciting to watch. E4 member versus E4 member, or previous champion. Anyway, be sure to like, subscribe, share the video if you guys did like it. Comment in the comments below. I'm going to go ahead and go on to the next video for week 11. Again, thank you for watching.